There they go. All right. Chair Turner, can you hear us?
Yes, I can.
Okay, great. All right. Welcome, everyone. This is Ashley Becerra with the Office of Charter Schools. I am going to take attendance real quick and make sure we have a quorum to go forward. So, Terry Stoops.
Here.
John Eldridge. Bruce Friend.
Here.
Rita Hare. Hilda Parlay. Shelley Bullard.
Here.
Cheryl Turner.
Here.
Todd Godby. Thought I saw Todd. Todd, are you there? I see him, but he's muted. All right, Eric Sanchez.
I am here.
All right. All right. That gives us 6, so we should be good to go. If you want to open the meeting, Chair Turner. Cheryl, you're muted.
Hey,
Cheryl, I'm here. I'm sorry.
All right. Are you ready to open up the meeting?
I am. Bruce, you want to lead us in the pledge?
Sure, I'd be glad to. I pledge allegiance
To the flag of the United States of America, to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all. All right, the mission of the Charter School Advisory Board. The Charter School Advisory Board works to ensure the existence of high-quality charter schools in North Carolina. Our ethics statement. Board members are reminded that it is our duty to avoid conflicts of interest and the appearance of conflicts of interest as we handle the work of the Advisory Board. Does any member of the Advisory Board know of any conflict of interest or any appearance of conflict with respect to any matters coming before us at this meeting? If so, please state them for the record. If during the course of the meeting you become aware of an actual or apparent conflict of interest, please bring the matter to the attention of the chair. It will then be your duty to abstain from participating in the discussion on the matter and from voting on the matter.
All right, and we just need a motion to approve the agenda.
Okay, can I get a motion to approve the agenda?
I'll make a motion that we approve the agenda for today.
Second.
So I've been properly moved and seconded. All in favor?
Aye.
Aye.
Okay, Ashley, are you going to say something or should I just go ahead?
Ms. Turner, this is Dave Machado. No, you can,
Okay.
if you don't mind, if you want to just
Okay.
start the discussion on the proposed motion, and I'm happy to answer
Okay.
any questions if needed.
All right. You know, when we voted last month on this issue of TMSA, the motion we sent was a little complicated. And that may not be the best move. And so what I'm suggesting is that we modify our motion to approve with the condition that the central office must also be independently audited. I think that's a cleaner way to send it. I think if we send it saying we're going to send policy later, well, first of all, I find out that to do policy, you got to do rule. It could be a year before we ever got all that approved. And they need it done before then. Our real concern is making sure that there's some way to oversee this. And so I'm suggesting that we go with that motion. And I'm, of course, open to conversation on this. That's an interesting conversation. Is that an indication that everybody's okay with that? I don't know how to take that.
This is Bruce, friend. I'm fine with that motion. I understand the rationale behind it.
Cheryl, I'm a little spotty. I'm sorry. Can you repeat it?
Sure. So remember we sent the motion that said we were going to develop a policy which we would then send to be considered in the second month. That whole motion. That one's pretty complicated, and the bigger issue is that policy has to go through rules. There's a whole bunch of stuff that has to happen, and that would could hold it up as much as a year. And so instead of doing that, I'm suggesting that we send it through approved with the condition stipulation that they must do an independent audit of central office separate from the schools. That'll give us some oversight over it, and then we can take time to think through if we want to suggest some policies around the structure.
Cheryl, this is Terry Stoops. Do we have a representative from the company that could comment on
Yes, we do.
how they feel about this?
Mr. Cardamon is on the line. Mr. Cardamon, would you be, Dr. Cardamon, I think it is actually, would you like to respond to that?
Good afternoon, everyone. As a matter of fact, our central office is being audited now. It's consolidated. I don't see any problem, to create an independent audit. It's been audited anyway, and we don't have any problem with that.
And very good. So if people are okay with that, can I get a motion? And we can make this a very short meeting.
Cheryl, this is Bruce, friend. I'll make a motion that we approve the amendment that includes the.
Can I get a second?
I'll second.
It's been properly moved and seconded. Mr. Carroll, could you please take a roll call vote?
Yes. Terry Stoops,
Aye.
John Eldridge, Bruce Friend,
Aye.
Shelley Bullard,
Aye.
Cheryl Turner,
Aye.
Todd Godby,
Aye.
Eric Sanchez.
Aye.
All right, it passes unanimously. We will clean up the materials for state board so it's clear that the amendment was approved with the condition that the central office be independently audited, and that will go to state board next week, and then for discussion, and then if that goes well, it will move to action in June. And Mr. Karaduman, we will be in contact with you about that, of course.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Okay, can I get somebody to give me a motion to adjourn?
So moved.
I'll second.
It's been properly moved and seconded. All in favor?
Aye.
Aye. See you guys in a week or so.
Thank you. Happy
Bye.
birthday, Terry Stoops.
Yeah.
Happy birthday.
All right.
Thank you.
Bye-bye.